Number 10. Barron Hilton. Barron Hilton is the son of Conrad Hilton, who founded Hilton Hotels. Despite his massive success in business and philanthropy, nowadays when we hear the name Hilton, we tend to think of his granddaughter, Paris. Famous for being the queen of tabloid news at one point, some might argue that she tarnished the Hilton name with her various reality TV and celebrity heiress antics. However, Barron Hilton's actions reflect a very different view of wealth and status.
Welcome to Hilton's Golden Summer of '59.
Like his father Conrad, Barron plans to donate 97% of his wealth to the Conrad N. Hilton Foundation, which seeks to improve the life of disadvantaged and vulnerable people throughout the world.
And what I saw was the incredible generosity of the Turkish people in providing camps and food and clothing.
Number 9. Gene Simmons.
You know, the rock star thing is a lot more than just getting up on stage.
Gene Simmons of Kiss built his fortune through hard work and dedication, and he wants his children to do the same.
My life on the day-to-day is like living out of a suitcase, flying to places to try to convince people that they should do something good with their resources.
Coming from a family that he's described as dirt poor, his values aren't that surprising. Speaking with Michael Eisner on his CNBC show, Simmons explained, quote, "What I want to do is what every bird does in its nest. It forces the kids to go out there and figure it out for themselves." Basically, he wants his children to fend for themselves and not be reliant on the mama bird, or in this case, the papa bird. In the same interview, he clarified that they'll be provided for, but not made rich by his hand.
Send your hate mail to genesimmons.com.
Number 8. Warren Buffett. For many people, the dream is to make it big and then pass that wealth on to your kids. Multi-billionaire Warren Buffett, however, doesn't believe that familial ties should dictate who benefits from his fortune. Instead, Warren pledges to give 99% of his money to charity.
To take a bunch of stock certificates out of a safe deposit box where they've been sitting 40 years, they have no utility to me.
He's been quoted as saying, quote, "I'm not an enthusiast for dynastic wealth, particularly when 6 billion others have much poorer hands than we do in life." If you were one of Warren Buffett's children, you might be a little frustrated by his logic, but it's hard not to be impressed by the man's incredibly honorable choice.
Because we wouldn't feel like, if you are this fortunate, you need to share it and do things for other people.
Number 7. Sean Connery.
Junior, you did it.
Sean Connery came from humble beginnings. He dropped out of school at age 13 and worked a variety of odd jobs before joining the Navy. It would seem that despite his own fame and fortune, Connery strove to give his son Jason a similarly grounded upbringing.
You mean we're fighting the same war?
According to DailyMail.com, in the 1980s, Jason's financial situation was so dire that he relied on the charity of other actors. Furthermore, it's been reported that Jason is to receive nothing in Sean Connery's will. When this reveal sparked gossip, Jason rose to his father's defense, stating, quote, "I honor, respect, and love my father, and for good reason."
Of course, your dad was voted, the sexiest man alive, so
that's right, yeah.
How did you regard that within the family?
Well, we all had a bit of a laugh about that.
Number 6. Sting. Sting, who has achieved worldwide fame for his work with the Police, has said that his children will not be inheriting his money after he passes away. He doesn't want his money to be something his kids can always depend on, saying in an interview with the Daily Mail, "I certainly don't want to leave them trust funds that are albatrosses around their necks." It seems clear that he wants his kids to be able to depend on themselves.
Being a rock star and being a dad is a pretty difficult balancing act.
On a lighter note, he's joked that there won't be any money left because he'll be spending it all. Number 5. Jackie Chan.
Listen, I don't want to make money. I can lose money. I won't die.
Over the course of his career, Jackie Chan has proven to be a truly multi-talented individual, applying himself as a stuntman, actor, director and producer, and even a singer. It's little surprise that he's amassed a sizable fortune in the process. What is surprising is the fact that Jackie reportedly intends to donate much of his fortune to charity after he passes away, and once stated that his son would receive nothing.
Are you a member of the imperial family? I don't think so.
Explaining the decision as it relates to his son JC, Jackie said in an interview with Channel News Asia, quote, "If he is capable, he can make his own money. If he's not, then he will just be wasting my money." Number 4. Nigella Lawson. Nigella was born into wealth. Her father is Nigel Lord Lawson of Blaby, and her mother, Vanessa Salmon, was an heiress. Nonetheless, Nigella earned a fortune of her very own through her work as a journalist, broadcaster, food writer, and celebrity chef.
I can see why you became obsessed.
Yes, I did. I had to eat it non-stop.
Nigella has said that she plans to leave her children out of her will, explaining that she expects her children to be able to earn their own money and fend for themselves. On the topic of financial security, in an interview with My Weekly magazine, she said, quote, "It ruins people not having to earn money." Number 3. Simon Cowell. Famous around the world for the harshness he's displayed on television programs like American Idol and X Factor, Simon Cowell brings some of that stern attitude to his parenting.
You have a son now, a boy. Yeah. And how is that? Are you taking to fatherhood? Are you good at it? Do you feel like you got it on?
Well, I wasn't to begin with. I thought that he was going to be like a puppy.
He said that he doesn't plan on giving his fortune to his son after he dies, stating that he doesn't believe in passing on wealth. When asked in an interview with The Mirror where his money would go, he said, quote, "A charity probably, kids and dogs." Given that his son was only born in 2014, we'll likely have to wait a while to hear what he thinks about his father's decision not to give him any of that cash.
So what is his name going to be? Are you thinking of names?
Oh, yeah, I've got one already.
What is it?
Have a guess.
Simon.
How do you know that?
Number 2. George Lucas.
You're telling a story using tools. You're not using tools to tell a story.
After selling his company to Disney for billions of dollars, you'd think Lucas might celebrate by giving his children even a fraction of that astronomical sum. But as of yet, that doesn't seem to be part of the plan. George Lucas, who you may know as the creator of Star Wars and Indiana Jones, made the Giving Pledge in 2010, in which he stated, quote, "I am dedicating the majority of my wealth to improving education." On the topic, he said, quote, "As long as I have the resources at my disposal, I will seek to raise the bar for future generations of students of all ages." Number 1. Bill Gates. You may know him as the creator of Microsoft, as an expert at jumping over chairs, or as the on-again, off-again richest person in the world. While it's unlikely that you know him personally, he's almost certainly affected your life in one way or another, and it seems that he plans to use his money to keep influencing people's lives. Bill Gates is well known for his philanthropic work, and he and his wife Melinda plan to donate 95% of their fortune to charity.
The allowance that they get every week, a third of it has to be given away to a charity. They save it up and then they decide what charity they're going to give it to.
On the topic of leaving his children money, he has said, quote, "I definitely think leaving kids massive amounts of money is not a favor to them."
And this money is dedicated to helping the poorest. And they know that, they're proud of that. They go on trips with us and see the work that's being done.